Well, good morning, Cambrian Park Church family. I hope you're doing well. Blessings to you this week, and just providing another opportunity to connect with you in a different format during this season of transition that we're in as a country. And so I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're experiencing God's peace during this time of uncertainty that we're experiencing right now. I just want to encourage you, continue to encourage you to check your email frequently. I'll be doing quite a bit of communication over email, given the circumstances of this time when we're not able to meet together in person. So I want to encourage you to make sure you check your email often. Just as a reminder, we will not be having any in-person church services here at the Cambrian Park facility this Sunday, and we won't actually be having any sort of in-person gatherings or services through April the 7th. And that's likely to extend into April further. And we don't know exactly all the details. We're waiting for some more information on that. But I just wanted you to be aware that given the current situation, that it's possible that we'll be canceling live in-person worship gatherings and experiences well into April. And so we will share more information with you about that as we're made known, or have more of the details made known to us in terms of what we need to be doing. So just want to remind you of that. A couple of things for this week that I want you to be aware of. I will be posting, again, my sermon to YouTube. I hope that you've been able to find our Cambrian Park Church of the Nazarene YouTube page. And again, my sermon will be posted there. Again, for this upcoming Sunday. We're also doing something a little bit different this Sunday as well, and I'm going to be hosting a live Zoom video conference call, which will kind of serve as a live virtual service on Sunday morning. This Sunday morning, it'll happen from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., and it'll be just an opportunity for us to gather together. I have some things that I plan to share and some exercises to work through with us and some times to pray together and to worship together. And so I want to encourage you to join us for that online virtual service, again, this Sunday at 10 a.m. And I'll be sending an email later this week with some specific instructions on how to access that particular Zoom conference call on Sunday morning. So again, please be checking your email later this week as well for some more information on that. But it should be a great time for us to gather, even though we can't be together in person physically, an opportunity to gather on Sunday morning virtually together. So I want to encourage you to take advantage of that opportunity. I also just wanted to let you know that coming up within the next couple of weeks, I'll also be sending a link to another video that I'll be putting together and hosting on our YouTube site of some specific thoughts about the vision for our church moving forward, things that the Spirit of God has put on my heart, things that I've shared with the board, and I wanted to be able to communicate that information with you as well. We were planning to do that in person over several Sundays, and obviously the impact of the cancellation of services has impacted that ability to share some of those vision thoughts. And so I'll be doing that through video and then sending you a link to that as well for you to take a look at. Sometime within the next couple of weeks, I'll be getting that up and online for you. I also just want to encourage you. I know this is a challenging time for all of us in many different ways, but if you are able to continue to give as you've been giving to the life of our church, that would be greatly appreciated as you're able to. You can either write a check and mail it to the church, and Debbie will be checking the mail pretty frequently here and making deposits, or you can also add the church as a payee from your bill pay. If you have a bill pay service through your bank online, you can actually initiate the church, or you can list the church as a bill payee and fill in the address information and an amount and submit it, and the bank will cut a check to the church and mail it to the church on your behalf. And so that's another way that you can give during this season of us meeting in more of a virtual environment. And so as we close this time, I wanted to share some words with you from Jesus. I know we're in an uncharted territory right now, in many ways unsettling. Many of you, I'm sure, are stir crazy, being cooped up in your homes. And I just wanted to share some encouraging words with you from Jesus. In John chapter 16, he says, "In this world you will have trouble." He says, "But take heart, I have overcome the world." So we will experience trouble in this world, pain, heartache, discouragement, a variety of things. We will deal with things like fear and uncertainty, and yet Jesus calls us to put our hope and our trust in him in this season and in this time, that he has overcome the world, that he is bigger than all of this. And he calls us to live in a place of daily surrender and abiding and dependency upon him in this season. And so that is my hope and my prayer for all of us during this season. And so I hope you have a great rest of your week. And again, be looking for the email that I'll be sending you later in this week with a link to the Sunday sermon, as well as information on how to join the live virtual Zoom conference call worship service that we'll be doing. That's a mouthful. That we'll be doing on Sunday morning from 10 to 11 a.m. Okay, have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.